I'm trying to get free money, my guy.
Free money. Free money.
Or 2026.
They got beanies.
No, we're no beanie. You're not a YN.
Oh, you niggas start
He's
wearing
he's an OG at this
quarter
point.
zips.
I like wearing
and
quarter
dad
zips.
hats. That's what we on now. 22.
I love all that. All that is lit. All that is lit.
What about the headbands, like the basket, the NBA
Now
headbands?
see, now you're going crazy.
You going back to 05.
You're going to one life. One life. That's your one life
Y'all
journey.
can bring them back.
No, I don't want. I don't want
a
to.
headband,
Or
some baggy
like,
jeans. Yeah.
Oh, the little baby shorts and shit like
What
that.
about
The
what?
70s with the striped
Little
socks.
baby shorts.
You too grown for that.
What
Leave that for
about,
Kevin.
what about what's them other ones? Like the skull caps.
I fuck with the Scullies. But
Not
you gotta
skull
roll
caps,
it up.
but the what's them shits called?
Shiesties?
Like the wave caps.
Like your manager had on that day. I'm cool. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Who manager had on?
Joe
Yours. All right, let's go ahead and get this year started off right.
didn't see that.
And this year, we have big guests, big plans,
6'4" guests.
big goals. Everything is big this year. So now y'all already know TV Land. You're tapping in with Still Toying Around with Cav, Mike, and Joe. We just three dudes that keep it 100 or 99.9. You decide. Either way it go,
It's entertaining.
it is entertaining.
It's entertaining.
And parental advice. Some shit like that. I don't remember the words.
Don't
But
let
let's
the kids
get-
watch.
Don't let your children watch.
Unless they go to West Lake. or
But they
Langston.
do need to tap in for this episode because this is going to be very informative, I believe. And we have a special guest today. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yes. I'm glad to be here. My name is
guy.
John Jackson from Decentralized Keys. We specialize in Web3. Come from a background of blockchain technology. I'm glad to be here. I'm originally from Mississippi, so Mississippi.
Country. Boy.
That's the countryside.
Alabama, Mississippi. Say that.
Mississippi bred, Atlanta raised.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
That's the drill on my side where I come from. But being here in this space, we all need to know about what's going on and what we have in front of us.
Facts.
Going
For
into
sure.
2026.
For sure.
I really want to tap in on the financial literacy side of things and how, we can take advantage of this opportunity and why we need to know this information to have for ourselves and for our families to get ahead.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
So that's kind of where I want to dive in, where I want to go in at, and kind of just talk about everyday life issues and, what's going on in the world and what you guys' plans are.
For sure.
It's a lot going on, my guy.
Yeah,
It's crazy out here right now.
Literacy is important because these niggas dumb as hell. And it's crazy. It ain't really hit me until I be going, y'all know I'm on my fat loss journey. TV Land, y'all know that. So when I go play basketball and I see the young kids, they fresh as hell, you feel me? Like they got $300 shoes in to play basketball in.
You got the new Hardys?
They calm down. I didn't get them yet. They on the way.
Okay.
But they was on sale though. I waited to the sale. I'm gonna teach y'all about the game about getting them sales. You put it in your cart and you wait some months. And when they only have your size left, they drop the price. I just put y'all on game. But anyway, so they don't really realize the advantage that they already ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm glad you came so we could talk about getting ahead and learn more about like cryptocurrency, blockchains and all that. Cause my brief look at it had me like, oh shit, it's a lot we don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what about before we get into that, tell us a little bit about your background, because I know you a little bit more than they do. You know, I know you used to hoop and shit like that. You know,
That boy better hoop. That boy 6'4". No, he was dunking on folks.
Or laying it up.
Nah, man. Either way it go, man. I have a pretty tight history when it comes to sports and being able to run with the best. I had a chance to play with some of the best, some of the top elite players in the country.
Okay.
Really throughout the world. I come out of a pretty dominant high school, which is, you just saw that. We just won a state championship for football.
What dominant high school you talking about? Not the one I went to. He ain't talking about the one I went to. Y'all ain't go there. Y'all went to Douglasville or something like that. I don't know where y'all
you talking about.
He went last down there in the swamp. But here and there, man, had a chance to play with Eric Berry. Played with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I remember.
He went to we had Cam Newton. He went to our rivalry high school. We had a chance to play with that guy.
Yeah.
Kevin Murphy, one of the top players.
He our GOAT, man.
Too,
That's how I go. That's how I go, man. Let's stop bullshit. Kevin Murphy. He our GOAT. To me, he went the furthest that was highlighted. As far as basketball only type shit. We had some dogs though. Fabo. We had some niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So just to tap on that base, just being around high level individuals to give you that momentum to lead. I come from a background where you had to take a chance to go out here and really set an example. And if you don't, have that work ethic, then you don't know where to start from.
Correct.
And by being in our communities, on our sides of town, we have lack of resources. At the time we did. Now we don't, but at the time with us coming up, there was a lot of information that wasn't, we didn't have access to.
True.
Now that information is accessible. And so my main thing now is really bringing to the forefront how we need to take advantage of this information that we have in front of us, because we don't have a lot of time, but we have time.
Yeah.
And right now is the time to take advantage of what we have, the resources, where we are with technology, where we're going with technology in this space, and just really just painting the outcome and giving these young people an opportunity to know that they have this option to turn to educate themselves versus not having the opportunity to do anything because everything is here.
Yeah.
I call it systematic suppression. Systematic suppression, my theory behind that is with us being brainwashed. It's a lot of things that we haven't had the opportunity to experience because of what we was taught and how we was raised. You see it more so down south. I mean, it's everywhere, but you see a perfect example down south. And I like to raise awareness on that system can be broken and you can rebuild your own system when you learn how to go decentralized. And, the backside of
See how you slid that little come here. I like that. Decentralized. You hear me?
Trying to lead down the right path.
Okay.
So with your background and just being a true athlete, something that I talked to Mike about, and even Cav a little bit, having kids and talking to my son, he's a senior now, and talking to his friends, especially in our culture, we're pushed to the athletic side so much that if it doesn't work out, now we just lost in the sauce, man. I don't know. I was going to get the warehouse job and just dug it out because my dream was broken. I had no plan B, no plan C. I was just taught my whole life just to go off my athleticism. That's all I have to offer. So now what you're saying is, there's other resources and things of that nature. So for kids graduating now or that 11th, 12th grade year, what's some of the things they should be looking into, especially with this crypto boom that's happening right now?
Like it's all what you just said. It's a fear to not be able to accomplish your goal when you've been chasing something all your life. You've been an athlete and all you know is basketball, football, sports, and you're not being able to grow if you get hurt. What other options do you have? Those other options you need to start thinking about, because there's 1,000, however many other kids trying to compete and do the same thing that you're trying to do and go to the same place you're trying to go. So what other options do you have? Well, you need to think about your future, where we're going. We're going into the future of technology. We've been here, but the key things right now is AI. One of the big factors out here is AI. Being able to learn how to use those tools to help you get in position, utilizing it as a research engine to help you kind of figure out where you want to go in life. Therefore, if you like finance, then go after the financial sector. If you are a designer, maybe go after becoming an AI designer, become an artist. You want to exercise everything what you have that's coexisting in front of you. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, because the future right now is being able to be ahead, being early with the technology, being early with the education. So my advice to them is just map you out you want to set yourself a roadmap. That within that roadmap, you want to understand where you're going, being able to know what's my end game. If this doesn't work out, what am I going to be able to do? How am I going to be able to sustain myself? Right. If basketball, football doesn't work out, or if I don't get an educational scholarship, what if things turn to the worst? How am I going to set myself up? Don't just be one-dimensional and depend on one thing. You have to have multiple pieces of iron in the fire in order to succeed in this world. And that's something that, that lacks in our community, which is we have to go out here and learn it in different forms and fashions. Some people don't have the same opportunities that others have. True. And so it's like, where do we start? And it's so widespread to where, it creates an unbalanced ledger of not knowing how to get out. And then that creates a whole nother bubble of whatever, trouble,
being stagnant and shit. Now you just hustling.
Yep.
Or you just lose yourself in having sex with women and drugs and abuse and all that shit. And, you know, slapping her. I mean, we might tell us a story. We tell us a story, but we don't tell a story. I mean, they're a great father, but everything. Huh?
You woke him up.
Okay.
Go ahead, my way.
So how about we got a few little questions for you.
Okay.
I want to ask, what really got you into the traditional hold on, my bad, I fucked up. What made you take the crypto route? Like you went from sports, boom, 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 and now you went to the crypto. I already know you got like landscaping and other businesses. Well, tell us a little about that.
Oh yeah.
Before you get there, I got another question. Side note: Are you married, or do you have a female, or is we touching on some other shit? We can get to the finance. You tell us what you want to write.
Let's just say I'm divorced.
Okay.
I've been down that marriage road. You know, they didn't give up on it. You know, still open to it. You know, later on, but I have been married before, but now I'm divorced.
Okay. Was finances a key factor into that?
Oh, without a doubt. We could definitely hit on that for a second and kind of run, you know.
Talk to him, man. Please talk
that shit, because they need to know.
I be trying to tell him about money, man, but I be listening, man. Money's the number one reason for it.
As a man, first of all, you should be able to sustain yourself all the way around the board. When you get married, that's a commitment. It's a sacrifice.
Facts.
So you know, now you got all your eggs in one basket, but it shouldn't be that way. You know, you should always be able to pivot. Male or female should be able to pivot.
You said male or female. So you saying the female should work?
Yeah, they can.
Don't curse like that, my brother. He cursing. He just said they gotta work. What's wrong with this, man? Can't talk to them, man.
They gotta work to a point to keeping the man.
Okay.
My work is being able to keep me, being able to sustain me, being able to support me, being able to help me out with my goals and be more sufficient at what I'm doing.
So she should be able to submit to your leadership? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
So use the S word. He cursing the We're all in 2026, man.
It's either that or the other S word. And we don't promote that one.
But
I'm about
to say, what's that?
We got him. Oh, we know.
Marriage is good though, man. But as a man, you know, you should be able to sustain yourself on the back end because things do happen.
For sure.
And this day and time, you have to set your support system and your own emotional system up more than anything, because if that's not together, it can crumble you.
Facts.
And then, you know, if you become crumbled, it's like, can you put yourself back together? What if you don't get the opportunity to put yourself back together? Sometimes some guys never come back from that.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So just always keep in the back of your head that, you know, you got to have an exit plan. And you have to set yourself up to not be able to be crushed. You want to be able to rebuild yourself and come back out and operate and continue to live life.
So that's what got you into finance.
Well, that's not really what got me into finance.
She left. Put on some drink.
But it humbled me though.
Okay.
It humbled me in a way to where, you know, even before, you know, the commitment, I was always hungry to learn about finance. You know, if our parents would have knew about Microsoft, you know, Google, all that stuff back in the 1990s, which they did, but the information was limited.
Back when stocks was $1 and something, man.
You know,
only certain people.
Only certain, you know, it was a lot of gatekeeping back then.
For sure.
And so now it is, you know, it's wide open, so it's no excuse.
Yeah.
And I felt like we could have been way ahead if our parents wouldn't knew. But hey, here and there, we don't cry about spilled milk. And my thing was, coming from the community that I come from, the Zone 3 area. I raised up in Atlanta, Georgia, Zone 3, Cleveland Avenue Metropolitan. Back in the day, Stewart Avenue.
So you knew Thug. Say less, my boy. I seen him on the stand.
You know, but I raised up there the first 12 years of my life, and I had a chance to see some things, you know, that
Microsoft ain't on.
There you go. There you go. But
we can't think about Microsoft.
But my parents was fortunate enough to move out to the South Fulton area. Correct. You know, and that's where I had a chance to meet this brother right here, man. And we've been rocking ever since.
Sure.
Just like sometimes. Oh yeah, without a doubt. But just being in that systematic system I was telling you about earlier, created an opportunity. I always wanted to be ahead of the curve when it came to finances. And when it came with the crypto sector, I said, hey, this is something I can start off and be at the forefront of. This can give me something that I can have even leverage with the next person because it's all new. It's getting created and being built within the time period of my life to take advantage.
Facts.
And so, you know, there's this lady named Rosie Rios. You guys can look up. She's on, matter of fact, if you got a $100 bill, she's on the bottom of it. She's the United States Treasurer. And she's over all that. And she made a statement and said, crypto is here to stay. And I'm like, well, this lady that's on a $100 bill saying crypto is here to stay, then I'm all.
Y'all need to get in.
Say it on the blue honey?
Yeah, on the blue hundo, on the blue script.
Cat, pass me a real quick. Somebody pass me a
So with that being stated, bro, I wanted to be early. And learning this technology was important because now we have equal rights, equal everything to be as great as we can be in this space. There's a lot of dope creators in this space. There are a lot of things going on in this space. And it made me hungry because I wanted to change my situation, you know. I didn't come from them very, very wealthy families, you know.
Facts.
My people, we, you know, still getting out the mud, you know, still to this day, you know. But now we have better choices and better decisions we can make just off technology. And just being able to be here in Atlanta to be on the next level and see other brothers in this space do their thing gives us an opportunity to be better ourselves.
Right.
So, you know.
Well, you sound like you're a mix of a pastor, like you spoke at Invest Fest, you on your leisure podcast. What's going on, my boy? You wear a couple of hats, man. God damn.
No, I don't know. I just wonder, like, because this is something I was talking to somebody about recently, and I think Joe too, and he was like, are you willing to sacrifice so you don't reap the benefits as much, but your next generation or the generation after reap the benefits? I think that's our problem. I ain't gonna speak for everybody, but like, not me, because I'm kind of unselfish, but what I see, you know what I'm saying? We want to reap it instantly and not really prepare.
Put the work in.
Right, you know what I'm saying? We'll work up, but long as I can reap it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for my kids and my grandkids. Niggas don't even be thinking about that as far. They be like, man, shit.
You're not going to get your blessings that way.
You're not going to get it. Because shit, if I'm only doing it so I can eat right now, then I'm not worried about what they finna eat. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of fucked up. I think that's what keep us from investing. Well, me especially, I ain't gonna lie, because I don't have any crypto. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning about it. That's why I'm glad you came, but it's like, you know what I mean? I see it because when I did research, it's very volatile.
Yes, it is.
Which means it could be very, very successful.
Yes.
And you can take a loss, but that's with anything. You know what I mean? So I'm like, So what mistakes did you make early on that helped you, you know, that taught you the most?
Well, early on, you know, some of my mistakes was procrastinating. You know,
that's what I struggle with.
You know,
procrastination.
But procrastination came from lack of knowledge in certain spaces. And then it's like when I went back to the drawing board and had to really figure out what I needed to do, I kind of rebuilt myself. And with me rebuilding myself, knowing what I need to fix and knowing what's hindering me, I didn't sit around, I didn't pout about it, I didn't make any excuses about it. I just went back and I regrouped and I decided to move forward on it. And that created a window of opportunity. You know, so and that's how you have to really look at everyday life. If something isn't working out for you, you got to go back to the drawing board and make the adjustment.
Facts. So do you think that you met the right people during your rebuilding stage?
That was part of it because I had to let a lot of people go. You know,
everybody can go.
Everybody can't go. Damn. Everybody not gonna be able to understand.
That's why I get a 2-door. I ain't gonna cap.
You know.
Cause nigga, you ain't seen behind me.
You can't wait to cut somebody.
I'm just you can't wait. Big nigga, I got a list.
You got a list.
I don't need to keep the list. I don't need saved threads, nigga. Like if you ain't on shit, like I just delete the thread.
Here it is, right? if you can't seek the best interest in for me that I have for you, then. And if we're not going down the same road and have some of the same morals and principles, and that's another thing. A lot of these YNs don't have no morals and no principles. It's something.
Is that our fault?
I mean,
because now we becoming the OGs, and I ain't gonna cap. I be helping niggas, but then after a minute, it's like I kind of get burnt out sometimes, and I be like, "Look, man."
But you got to help the ones that want to be helped. But I'm not just gonna put a cap on that because see, it's a lot of slack that can become behind that. So it's help the ones that want to be helped, but also. You got to think about it. It's a lot of ones that don't know. So you can't get mad and upset and just leave them behind because they don't know. You just have to paint a different structure in front of their face. Give them something to pull from. You have to create a funnel and figure out how we can pull these guys in and teach them something, give them something to learn from. You know, each one teach one.
I agree.
So
we just gotta teach one.
Yeah,
I bet.
there you go.
Fuck it, we got him. I'm cool if I could just because I agree.
You can't help everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you say to the people like they got that FOMO mindset? Like, damn, I probably missed out. It's been around for damn near 10 years now.
Well,
like,
you know, I saw something the other day, and it was like a guy had lived his first 40 years. And he felt that FOMO, exactly what you're talking about. I'm left out. My peers don't bypass me. I'm stuck. I can't figure nothing out. I'm not where I want to be. And then, you know, he was like, he had another OG that was twice his age. He was 80. And that OG told him, that triple OG told him, hey, you got a whole nother 40 years to rebuild yourself.
Damn.
So, you know, it might not happen in your first half, but, you know, if you had the time to realize and want to change and change your situation, then you want to go in, rebuild yourself, and work on yourself going forward. Don't just settle because, oh, I'm left out. I'm not where I need to be. Find it within, you know, to go in the mirror.
Damn. Man in the mirror. Damn, that is. I actually talked to some old niggas like that too, and they told me the same shit. Like, was similar. Like, like if you equate it to, if you think, say, if you're gonna live to be 80, you know, we're in our 30s. Well, you're not yet, but that's 50 more years. You feel me? Like,
yep.
You got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean procrastinate. Like you were saying, it's like you got to attack it. And it's okay. Well, something I picked up from what you said was like rebuilding yourself. It's kind of like when we was talking about that time about the failing shit. It's okay to fail, but now I know I'm not going to fail that way.
There you go.
You know, the next time type shit.
Always fail differently.
Right. No, I don't want to keep failing.
I mean,
you're right.
I mean, eventually you're going to get it.
Yeah, eventually you're going to for something.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can learn a lot of shit from failing out of like 50 ways.
No,
if it's 50 different ways to fail, it's not always that many ways to fail though. So
yeah, true. So for like the different cryptos that's out right now, everybody knows, you know,
Bitcoin,
Ethereum and Bitcoin. Those are the big players. XRP got a lot of buzz behind it.
Those thing I was looking at.
So what are some of those, I guess, startup ones that somebody just starting could jump into or whatever that doesn't cost a lot up front?
Gotcha. I mean, it also depends on the person, but like you said, just starting out for a beginner, you know, it's about really getting educated. And we have courses where we teach about, you know, cryptocurrencies and how it works and what wallets you need to use and what's the use cases and X, Y, Z that goes on in this space.
What's the name of your group again?
Decentralized keys.
Decentralized keys.
Yep. IG.
Well, we'll tag it. Yeah. We'll tag it and
gotta put them up on game, man.
Yeah, put it because what I like that you're saying is basically it's kind of like how I was taught. You question everything. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell us, but then it's like you're not gonna question shit. If you don't question shit, you're not gonna learn. And I ain't gonna lie, through my research, these niggas will scam the fuck out you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They will bust your ass. You'll be so mad because it's in the word cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Crypt. It makes it harder to track. It's harder to trace.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it kind of made me. We is in Atlanta. You hear me?
Yeah, man, listen, it happens all the time. There's a brother named Marlon Williams. He's the founder of the Atlanta Blockchain Center. It's up in Buckhead. This brother went to Morehouse brother. And
blockchain, that's part of the crypto, right?
Yep. No, that's 100%.
Okay.
He has a group, and he got scammed out of like $45 million.
Woo!
You know,
I'll be on
the in prison. On God, I want to lose.
Listen. So the FBI got involved and was able to trace it. And you know, it's a deep story. I'll send you guys the story, but it's a deep story, and I'm just gonna be basic. So he hired some interns. Now I'm just gonna tell you how cold it is here in Atlanta. Like Big Mike was just saying. He hired 2 Korean interns. They worked for him for 2 years. Sat on them for a year. Once they sat on them for a year, came in, was building the systems out, you know, putting everything, all the back end work that goes into cryptography and things of that nature of building these softwares out and wallets and everything else. He was able to infiltrate the information from his wallet and scam over $45 million And they didn't know who it was for a long time, but they ended up tracing these 2 Korean guys back to the Korean mob, and they work for the Korean government, and that's what they go around the world doing, scamming people. 2 years.
Crazy.
And so just to go back to what you said,
patience is crazy.
Being able to educate the community by here, like you said, a lot of people get scammed. Mm-hmm. And in order for you not to get scammed, I recommend people to, get a coach. I mean, you could do your own research and try, but it's coded and set up so many different ways to where it can be confusing for the average person.
Thanks.
And a lot of people have been scammed. So a lot of people don't even want to be bothered with crypto because of the scams and what's already went on over the previous years. Mm-hmm. And it depends on which network you get with. There's several different qualified networks that's out here. But the thing is when you want to get in, you have to be careful because everything can be a scam. Mm-hmm. It's just like right now, they're telling everybody to take your crypto off the exchange. The exchange is just like is basically a bank in the traditional,
like the stock market shit.
Nah,
it's some different shit.
But it's traditional in a way where people know the traditional way of banking. The decentralized Web 3 way of things are like DEXs. They got these things called DEXs. That stands for decentralized exchange. You can't really be tracked on there. It's a private ledger where, can't nobody really see it. And what does decentralization mean? It's basically really meaning removing the middleman out of the way between you and your everyday finances or everyday life. You're basically removing the middleman out of the way and you're taking control of your own assets and your own time.
I ask you that too,
because you have the centralized way, which we know, everyday banking, the banks and stuff.
And they getting fees and they making money off your money,
and they invest in your shit.
Invest in your shit, Yeah. And so why not go decentralized and do that? Take that same model and do that for yourself.
Yeah.
So what goes along with that is getting educated. Now to go tie back to your question, some of the top cryptocurrencies right now to invest in, like the XRPs, the HBARs, the Dogecoins. Those are great coins to invest in, but there's several other ones too that's going to pop because all what's been done last year. Last year and this year is geared up around the framework of tokenization. They're trying to really build out the framework and all the laws, something new.
I've seen the SEC had XRP wrapped up for a minute. For a minute.
I've been waiting for XRP. We've been waiting for XRP. I mean, they was the first SEC compliant cryptocurrency in the whole network. So my hats off goes off to XRP. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And their system is designed around is cross-border payments. Cross-border payments, that's what banks do. So I paint you guys an example. If I'm in Africa right now and I wanted you to send me 20 million, you know what you have to go through if you went the traditional route? The traditional route is wiring that 20 million. You know how many red flags that's going to throw up? Anything over 5,000 is going to throw up a red flag. They want to know your money's going to get held up. Not only that, the fees.
The fees going to be
the
crazy.
fees are going to be crazy.
Unless you got to exchange it into another currency.
Exactly. So what is a digital asset like XRP that's designed for cross-border payments and designed for the banks? What do they come and play at? Well, like I said, I need that 20 million. Well, I'm able to get that 20 million that you sent me in 3 seconds for a fraction of what everyday traditional finance would have charged. That 20 million might have cost me only maybe $100 for you to send. And I got it in 3 seconds.
That's crazy as hell.
I didn't have to go through. I didn't have to go through a bank. And it's it's instant, and there's other blockchains that's out there that's instant just like that.
So blockchains is what connects the crypto type shit?
So the blockchain is really accounting 3.0. Blockchain is it's a ledger, and it collects blocks. Within those blocks, it's able to collect transactions, 3 to 4 transactions per block, and log it on the blockchain. So think about it as if the power got cut and everything, got erased, or let's say a storm came through and everything got burnt up, everything got wiped out. Everything that's on the blockchain is a system that's logged. So think of a database
It's the main database.
That's collecting receipts.
So it don't matter what happened. This is fact.
This is there you go. No matter what happened, it's glued there. It's on chain. So you're here to turn on chain going forward.
Yeah.
Whenever you're able to log a transaction on chain, now I can go back and do an audit, and I can find that because they put a smart contract on that particular asset or receipt, shall we say. So when I say a smart contract is nothing but a digital handshake between us. Think about a contract. When I said, some people say a smart contract, you hear NFT.
NFT for sure. I definitely heard that.
That's a non-fungible.
Say my bad. My fault. My fault, twin. Twin.
That's a non-fungible token.
Yeah.
But it takes a smart contract to create that NFT. That NFT might be your cell phone bill for the month that gets logged on chain. And let's say if you need to go to court and prove that you was here at this specific time, I can go on chain and show that my location was here at this location based off my text message at this amount of time, and they're able to go back in there and track it, pull it. It's just like I said, it's just a database.
That shit kind of scary on the low.
It is.
I ain't gonna cap. Because you seen Eagle Eye?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give me Eagle Eye vibes in the motherfucker like.
Track the hell out, so.
But
I know it take like, because when I was looking up the stuff, it was like miners. So the ones that like build or whatever they build certain shit or whatever. So they are the ones. So how do you become a miner? Do you know?
Yeah, that was my question. That mining, because I remember when it first came out, everybody was like, they be mining for Bitcoin and shit like that.
I got the two pushback joints real quick.
Okay.
So the two things that I be hearing a lot, or what I see is, unlike the traditional bank that's FDIC insured, I know if I put $250,000 into my Truist account, it's insured. If anything happens, they're going to give me that back. So with crypto, it's a little different. It's not the same thing. And then with the mining, the energy and the water consumption, and the health issues if it's in a neighborhood near you. So what are like some of those, I guess, negatives that come with it?
No, without a doubt, man, without a doubt. When it comes to mining, you have to have a certain amount of assets. And depending on which blockchain that you're going to mine for, like with Bitcoin, they have these data centers.
Them shit's huge, man.
Huge data centers. And they consume a lot of energy. They have this new technology coming out called fusion energy. Look that up when you guys get a chance too. And it's consuming just nothing but energy to run these data centers. And people get compensated from running these data centers just by providing this equipment. Just depending on which network you get with, you can mine whatever. You can mine Bitcoin. Certain blockchains give out rewards, substantial awards, to degree of however much you might have invested into it. So it's really nothing to come on board to actually figure out which actual blockchain you could afford, or which one you want to invest in, which one you think is going to be most profitable. Because that's why I said the research lies into it too, because everybody has a different program,
right?
And everybody y'all got your own campaign over here,
right?
Everybody doing it different, and so it's like as you interact and do your research and get to know these different platforms, you're gonna figure out which one you like,
what fits your
style,
and
who you see is gonna benefit from, and that's how you can kind of line your where you want to go in this space and what you want to do when it comes to mining.
So your organization, we will have to make sure you fit our swag or whatever, where you see yourself going, where your company going. And that's who we would like attach to you type shit, and we'll be under you and we'll learn under you, all that type shit.
100%. I mean, I have the window open to where I'm willing to come in and teach as a group. I do group sessions. And, depending on where we are and who want to talk to, because every client is different. So, but with us, we will start off as beginners, and I'll teach you all guys all about the blockchain and how the blockchain works first, get you down with the terminology, and then we'll go into trading, how trading works, and, we'll secure the different ones that's going to be profitable and the ones that's going to be beneficial and the ones that's going to be sustainable. So it's just a process of us really figuring out where you want to go in this space, because I'm not a financial advisor. Right. So I had to come in as a blockchain strategist, and I had to strategize what we're going to do, because the information is out there.
Yeah.
And it's just all about how we structure it. and we're going to structure it to be the most profitable that we can be.
Bless. Appreciate it.
We cash.
Blockchain. We been on that bullshit. My God.
No, I'm about to sneeze all
He's a minor.
And then I ain't gonna lie, for those out there in TV land, I know I always hear they be like, "Oh, that's a pyramid scheme."
Yeah,
I think we've been so, I guess, pushed aside. I guess that's how they keep us out of things because I work a job. That's the biggest fucking pyramid scheme.
Yes.
Because I'm never going to make as much money as the owner of my goddamn company.
Yes.
While he's sitting out chilling and gets to take vacation, I'm accruing PTO. I'm making hemorrhage.
Yep.
My family will never eat off what I'm building at that company.
No, for sure.
So when people say pyramid, I think as a people, we need to get that out of our mind. Anything that you want, nothing in life is free. And in fact, I might not even want it for free. I don't want everything for free. Because I know if I invest in it, I feel like I can hold somebody accountable if I'm investing my goddamn money in this shit, man.
No,
so,
absolutely. And that's once again, it goes back to that systematic suppression. Is what we were taught.
Yeah.
We wasn't taught to go out here and be an entrepreneur. You know, think about being here in Atlanta, we get to see it on a broad scale. Entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs, black man have his way here.
Yeah.
Black man do what he want to do. And so it's like, I'm not going to limit myself on the job. I'm going to go out here and be the best I can be. What does that look like? Find out exactly what I want to do. You know, and being here on the finance side of things, that's created an opportunity for me to open up and see how big the world is. And when it comes to this space right here. You know,
do you think it's my bad for cutting you off? Do you think because you travel more than the average, you know, especially Atlanta person, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas don't come out 285.
Yeah,
or you know what I mean? So do you think since you've seen more and that like intrigued you to get even more invested into it?
Absolutely. Because it opened me up, like you said, job limitates you. And that's why I hate being confined. Dang. We've been confined all our life. You hear me?
For sure.
Like I said, you know, but confinement, listen, pressure can do two things. Pressure can shape and form a diamond, and pressure can also bust pipes.
There you go.
So
Jesus said
it's either be that diamond in the rough and come out shining, or you let that pressure just bust pipes and you be nothing. And so I don't want to be on the nothing side. I'm gonna be this diamond that's shining because I got the knowledge, I got the information. But to answer your question, absolutely. It created a plethora of opportunity because I seen it on a bigger scale.
Right.
And you know, sometimes when you're trapped a certain place, it keeps your mindset tight.
Facts.
Yeah, because I met motherfuckers like when I lived in Savannah a few years, it's people that like they don't drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why would I drive? Like, their grandparents or whoever, they don't drive nowhere. So it's like, their mind could only be, I ain't gonna say their mind small, but they're small-minded to a degree because what I need to do that for? You know, and nothing's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying for those who want more, you got to see it. That's what I think the internet is a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, I can see all this. But it's also fucking me up because you can start comparing. So you really need to get your mental together. Like while you saying rebuilding, you get your mental together, figure out figure out what you want to do and shit. And then when you see all this information, it's easy to decipher like, okay, yeah, I want to do this. Like if I want to be a billionaire, because some people don't want to be a billionaire. I know it comes with some bullshit. So I kind of like people getting in politics. I'm cool. It's like because of my morals and all the shit I really believe in. I can't really invest or lock in on certain shit. But this information, it's kind of like one of those situations where even if I never invested in it, I want to know about it because to protect myself, or if we come to a point where we are paperless, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to, oh, okay, I could do the crypto. I could do that. Or I could do that. Or if I can't, I could get with decentralized keys and he going to be able to guide us to a certain, game, you know what I'm saying?
So that shit, it's important. And he looks like you.
And you played the sport. So you can understand what and you know, you had the wife. You feel what I'm saying? You got children?
Yeah, I got 2 I know about.
He was on Dion. He was on Dion. He on the right side. Oh, yeah. We got him. Man. I think that's dope. So I honestly like Hearing what you've been saying and stuff, I think if we could affect the community, I would think about travel. You know, so while they're young, they can actually see different shit. You know what I'm saying, or come to like little seminars or little webinar, whatever the fuck. You know, they all on their phones, but hey, yeah, come look at the big ass phone, big screen. Not in our city. You know what I'm saying? I know. Workshops. You know what I mean? Just for the youth, like around maybe what you think? 10 in between 10 to 15? Because I feel like they're more receptive.
They are.
Because these niggas 16 and up.
Man, the way
you
they
run
have
a stiff arm they had, like
them 10-year-olds and stuff like that, man, I promise you, if they like the 15 and up, like my kids' age and stuff, like I think they would even enjoy Invest Fest because it's not just the speakers there, it's also people selling their clothes and people that they may know, like, damn, hold on. Young black entrepreneurs doing their thing in Atlanta.
They can see what they can see, like,
and they can see,
I can do this shit this easy.
I remember when he started from here, and then for the younger, I know something that be having me hooked on YouTube. I don't think it really be in the US a lot, so that does go along with travel. Is when they be having them big AI things or whatever, and they show all the new AI coming out.
Like robotic arms, AI trade shows.
Man, that's shit.
You know, they on Roblox. Hell, they killing the Roblox. You know, why we can't make a game like that? Why we can't? Because when I was, the more I look into the shit, it's like we are creators already. You feel me? We just don't, like, this nigga right here is like one of the most creative.
He's a genius.
He's a genius, but he's a band too. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's one of those pressure bust pipes or diamonds. We trying to make sure he stay on the diamond side. You know what I'm saying? Because if he in our circle, nigga, we decentralized keys.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
indeed.
Yes, indeed.
If we keep that, like, and then he got 3 young men. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 young men. See, I don't have no sons.
Not yet.
You know what I mean? So when I see it, I just be like, man. The positive, the future,
exactly,
because he gonna pour into them.
He's gonna pour into them, yep.
And he gonna keep them lined up, bro. Keep his oil change.
I try. No. He want to Tesla. Because so that's what I want, you know. So that's why I wanted to make sure we got you in here. We had to reschedule to move some shit around.
Oh, good,
you know what I'm saying? Because we want to impact. We want to really impact. We ain't just gonna be up here talking shit.
And we will, man. You know, and that's the thing is giving back. You know, in order to succeed, you got to be able to give back. You got to be able to serve your community, man. You know, if you're gonna leave a legacy and you're gonna be an icon in your community, you got to learn how to give back. What does that look like? Sometimes you got to give back when you ain't got nothing.
Man,
you know
that's tough.
It's tough. And look at and try and look at the positive on the flip side of it. You know, you can't live your life in fear. What's gonna happen, gonna happen. You know, as soon as you walk out your front door, you know something liable to happen.
For sure.
So you can't walk around scared. You know, it's like in this crypto space. A lot of people are afraid to get in this space because they are afraid. They don't know. They've been scammed. They've been robbed. They've been bamboozled. They've been heard this. They've been heard that. It's a pyramid scheme. It's this. It's that. And it's like, where do I start from?
Yeah.
And people need that structure. You have to do your research. You really have to know, you know, what you're going out there and what you want to do in this space, you know, because I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do you guys think crypto is? In one sentence, what do you think crypto is?
You go first.
Money.
That's it?
You said one word?
One sentence.
Oh, one sentence. My bad.
You don't listen. You don't listen. This is problem.
Once a full sentence of what crypto is, you know, a way to well, see, me when I did it, I thought it was just a way for like just to have extra money, like get a little bit of extra money, like trading my own money and shit like that. So just like extra income.
Extra income for you.
Yeah.
For me, I just thought of crypto is the new way of banking, but I would add a little asterisk to it of we need to get into it before the government controls it.
It's too late for that.
They trying, man. They ain't get there yet.
Crypto. initially, I thought the damn crypto was Bitcoin. You feel? I'm like, what
I
the
did
fuck?
too. I thought
You know, like
we all did.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't really understand it.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like what? But now, the more I get it, like learn more about it, I'm realizing it's opportunity. You know, if I could think of one sentence, I would say crypto is opportunity. It's just like I ain't gonna cap. See, I'm finna hit a little moment. I'm sorry.
Not great.
High internet, you know, we finna be at 60.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That mean that shit been here.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're giving us a little piece to see what we're gonna do with that. Who's gonna invest and who's gonna take the chance, who's gonna take the risk. Because I do still feel like it's still gonna be a cap to us, like black people, to a degree. But am I okay with getting my piece and getting out and showing other people that look like me how to get their piece? Because you know what I'm saying? If I don't have hairs on every building, I'm cool. You feel me? I don't have to be Walmart's or the Rockefellers or the whoever.
I thought you were gonna get a hyphen.
No. They changed their name. Fuck all that. But I'm just saying, like, I wanted, like, say if I knew how to get 10 million and that's all I wanted, I would show niggas how to get 10 million. So I feel like crypto is opportunity. That's what one sentence I would say.
Nice. Well, all those were good answers. All those were definitely great answers. But in the short term, crypto is nothing but a software, like Microsoft. You hear me? So if you think about crypto and cryptocurrencies, all of them have their own pattern and their own way on how they're built out. And here's the terminology, their own use case. Each one of those platforms has different use cases, you know. So
really that shit is like whatever you want it to be.
So example, what is a use case? I'll paint you a pretty picture. What is the purpose of Georgia Power? To provide power, right? What is the purpose for Georgia Gas Light Atlanta? To provide gas. Okay. What's the purpose of a cell phone? To provide data service. So think about it. What can your company provide to the world that can make a difference? And you put your product out there. Like I was just talking about XRP. What problem are they solving? Cross-border payments. And, you know, there's a term called RWA. That stands for real world assets. You know, I like to gear my assets up around real world utility.
Yeah, thanks.
You almost had to pause. Wait a minute. I had Colonel some freaky dicky shit.
That's all wrong.
Oh shit, I got Jesus.
I was hoping nobody caught this shit.
What's wrong with you? See, you be on the bullshit.
I knew Cal got his face in.
My answer. So I was like, whoa.
I knew Cal got it. I can't sit across from him next time. My fault, go ahead.
With me looking at that shit be overwhelming sometimes. Like I probably got 6 apps on my phone that I buy my crypto off. Like crypto.com. I know Binance, Uphold.
That was a good one.
I can't remember the other 4, but because some of them you can't buy on all of them.
Yeah, because you can't get all cryptos
and it'd be
on one
like,
platform.
But then every time you log onto the app, like you said, it's a new one. Hey man, we got this new crypto. It's hot, selling off, and it's gonna do this, and it's literally 0.00001. So damn, I put $10 in. Shit, that shit might give me 100,000 of this guy.
100%. And you know,
crazy.
Oh, they be that low?
Sometimes there's a lot of
like XRP. If you'd have got an XRP, like I think Bitcoin was, if you knew, you knew. But by the time XRP came out, man, that shit. If you might have put $100 in every check, you might be up $1 billion right now. Damn, you might be up $1 billion.
I might get into a couple of them motherfuckers early.
And that's the thing.
Throw
being
a couple
early.
of hundred.
And so I like to look at companies that's ISO 20022 compliant. And what that means is that's a global system that the banks have to comply with as far as regulations. And there are several ISO 20022 compliant companies. There's maybe 10 of them, and XRP is in there. HBAR is in there. A few other powerhouses that's in there.
Like Ethereum and Bitcoin.
They're not in the ISO 2002 compliant side, but the rails, these companies I'm naming are the rails that's going to move the money So if you can get into the companies that's gonna move the money,
they're gonna be
always
be there.
Yeah.
You know?
So what those companies is?
Well, it's a list of.
I'm about to start buying shit today.
And like I said, just type in ISO 20.
Don't go crazy.
That's a gem right there.
I'm about to go.
Oh God,
don't go crazy.
That's a good gym. That's a good gym. I'm glad we got to record it because I might forget. Like, damn, ISO. I'm thinking.
You talking about basketball?
This nigga back on basketball.
No, nigga, I'm about to go crazy.
200.0000000.
So motherfuckers can hit $3 billion in a day.
So they're thinking about putting everything on. Well, I'm not saying thinking about. They are going to put everything on chain. And what does that mean? That's all the assets, like the real estate, the stock market, oil and gas. I think it kind of came up to like 650 quadrillion. I ain't say trillion, quadrillion.
Ridiculous.
Damn, shit, that's the next
total
step,
assets that's in the world. Okay, all that's going to go on chain over time.
So
I need to get on them.
now that you said that, I know we ain't gonna really talk about it a lot on this episode. But as far as the oil shit, the shit going on with Venezuela and all that,
I was happy you brought that up, and I'm listening. Yes.
So that's gonna affect all that shit too.
So
because I noticed, like, when on the little stuff I was looking at, it's like each current event or certain little things
can have a cause and effect on the market.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, that type of information does have a cause and effect on there. Depending on what side of the world you're on, it can hurt you. And just like the United States just went down there and took over Venezuela.
Tanker.
Well, they got all the oil. I think they said they had Venezuela had over $17 trillion worth of oil down there.
They have the most raw untapped oil over Saudi Arabia. They just didn't have the infrastructure.
Exactly.
Because they have crude oil. They don't have the thin oil that we have in U.S. and other places.
About to open up in Venezuela.
And back in the 80s, the United States was actually over there.
Yeah.
The Venezuela ran up out of there. And now the United States is back just to show their muscles. And
Trump don't do nothing for no reason, man. That man crazy, but
he about bread now. That's one thing niggas like. Niggas knew. I mean, well, if niggas didn't know, I knew. Like, he's a businessman. Like, if it ain't about that money, it ain't.
And even with politics, how it's tied into crypto, Trump had his own crypto coin, and if you would have bought it in the beginning, you would be up right now.
And it's gonna go back up again. Like I said, we're still early. But back to Venezuela,
crazy, man.
They just robbed. They just took Venezuela. Venezuela had 60 billion in Bitcoin. So they already got the country. We got your oil. Now we're gonna take your money, your crypto too.
Got your leader and his wife
locked
up in New York.
Strong on.
And we don't blew all your ports up, so you can't bring nothing in. So
it's a bully game, man.
Who are we gonna go to next? What country? I don't know.
You said Greenland, Cuba,
Colombia. I don't know.
Mexico.
Ooh,
really. They talking like on some history shit now. Man said the Western Hemisphere needs to be under democratic Christian rule.
That's crazy.
That man said he trying to take Canada, Greenland, Mexico. He said South America in general, like they need the United States to govern them. And it's like, who gonna stop them? China getting involved. It's getting scary out here, man. If niggas don't know, it's getting scary out here. China talking about us, Russia. They had a whole
and all type of shit.
Special meeting.
But Trump wasn't there, right?
Nah. Usually it'd be a representative from the US, but they wasn't on our side for Russia was looking like the peaceful people in the meeting. Like people was not siding with the US because of the way he just did what he did, but it's a money grab, man. Like I said, it's money, power, and respect, man. And two can get
I
you
be thinking all of them be connected to me.
I made the most money when Trump was in office. This last time he was in office, I was in Williston, North Dakota. I went to sacrifice. And I made the most money ever in my life in the oil fields in North Dakota, 30 miles away from the Canada border. And when he was in office, man, when things, I was
you definitely got some kids up there.
North Dakota, I don't know what's up there. I don't know nothing about North Dakota. I know it ain't Idaho because that's the potatoes. So I don't know what the fuck is North Dakota.
They got bison in North Dakota.
Yeah, they got bison, all that kind of stuff.
But Trump really had people up, man, with these tax breaks for the rich and stuff like that, man. And if you got it in with this and that.
Exactly.
The way he had all the crypto people up there, it had a big jump when he had that meeting with them. The man doing his thing is just
crazy.
On the other end, there's a lot of bullshit that come with it. But as far as financially,
you'll be up.
And if you know, you know. And if you put your feelings into it, we're gonna be ashed out.
Can't have no feelings.
So you can't really have no feelings with it if you want to win. Sometimes you got to cross, depending on how the dice is rolled and how you got yourself set up. It's like You know, while he's in office, I mean, regardless, you got to be a killer every day.
Yep,
and,
sure.
And you got to take back what's yours. See, that's our thing. Is we got to take back what's ours.
Yeah.
You hear me? Them 400 years up in 2019. What excuses to make?
Yeah.
This access is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Time ain't on our side. Time and building not your friend.
Got a little Martin and Malcolm in him. He said, take back what's ours. You understand?
I will listen. Hold on. I'm captivated. He ain't talking to me then. You hear me? Like, hey, I love that. That's hard. I fuck with that. So we're going to revisit. Okay. So to tap in, we're going to have it in our link, our bio.
Definitely, man.
Decentralized keys, right?
That's right.
We're going to tap it in. We're glad
Would
you
y'all
came.
ever be at like Invest Fest or something like that?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Next year we're thinking about setting up a booth there, which is last year we set up. I was in there, with a few of my other partners that's in this space. One of my partners now, she has a comic book out just designed for kids, adults too. You know, and I'll share that too. I'll give you that link, and I'm glad to share that because that'll give the kids a start. Something we can give the kids to look forward to. The parents too, because it's all educational. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. We're building out systems to educate our community because we have to be big in this thing. Atlanta is about to become a 10 and 5. They're working on becoming a 10 and 5 city. What is a 10 and 5 city? No idea. A 10 and 5 city is they want to become the top 10 fintech city in the world within the next 5 years. So we know we have the World Cup coming here.
For sure.
That shit gonna be lit.
And that's gonna be huge.
And it's gonna bring
so
many eyes.
Busiest airport in the world.
For sure.
World Cup coming here.
Mm-hmm.
We building all these data centers
here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so we in the right place.
There you go. We're in the right place.
So we got to make some shake within these 5 bases. What you saying?
Look, listen. Here's my theory. As a black man in the black community, if you don't get your shit together right now, in these next 5 years, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You left behind.
Yeah, go to Venezuela. Fuck it.
Fuck it, my boy. I mean, they gonna have the jobs out there, nigga. They destroy ports and shit, nigga. They trying to get oil from out there, motherfucker.
So take advantage of being early. And right now we're still early. Like I said, last year and this year is designed around regulations, but this shit is finna blow. All this shit is on sale right now. All this shit is still cheap. And like I said, if you don't know how, then feel free to follow my page, Decentralized Keys, Decentralized_keys on Instagram and TikTok, Decentralized Keys. But I love to sit down. I love to educate. We do one-on-one sessions. I do coach. We do have a private group. We do come in. We do host. Matter of fact, we're hosting the East Point every other Wednesday now, classes.
But yeah, East Point, boy.
10 shit. I fuck with them folks.
Maybe at U-Bar or something. I gotta get y'all out of U-Bar and take out the East Point.
No, I'm cool. All right, so we gonna end it on a little softer note for people's minds, stuff, give them a little break. Since you were into basketball,
yes, sir.
I just got a quick question.
I got you.
Cause this nigga be hating. No more.
You don't remember if you had a jumper.
He want to put respect on Jaylen Brown's name. That's
on God. He got to.
First of all, is he better than Jason Tatum to you?
Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown. Is he better than Jason Tatum? Who the alpha dog with the Celtics?
Jaylen Brown.
Jason Tatum is a dog.
Appreciate it.
Jason Tatum is the alpha.
We gonna go around
Jaylen Brown is the best player. He's a two-way player.
Jaylen Brown definitely the best.
Jason Tatum don't play no defense, man.
Why he don't, nigga?
The Celtics is in the 3 seat right now without Jason Tatum.
The East is trash right now.
I don't know. Detroit is nice.
That's one team.
The Knicks is all right.
The Knicks gonna be there.
You know what I'm saying?
Jaylen Brown is.
The nigga that who said Jason Tatum. The nigga that don't
he
said Jaylen Brown. He's dark skinned.
He's light skinned.
Oh God. I agree with Cav.
Rookie of the year next then, because this nigga be hating.
Don't give him no names.
All right, go ahead. Who you think? Hold on. I got 2-part. It's a 2-part question.
Don't get no names though.
Okay, fuck it. No 2-part question.
You're gonna mess it up, bro.
Okay, I ain't gonna say shit. Who you feel like?
I need the names.
VJ Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe.
Knipple
Coward off of the Grizzlies.
Oh, Knipple from the Hornets. That nigga is.
But they not winning though.
And last and least, Cooper Flag.
He said last and least.
What you talking about?
You gotta get what he just said.
Remember, this is a black empowerment show. They take back what's ours.
He just said take your feelings about this shit. So you just gotta look at it for what it is. If they want this nigga to be this, they want him.
I like BJ.
That's a smart man right there, man.
Give me this. I had this nigga that water. I'm finna be thirsty today.
I like
smart man, man.
I like VJ.
But I don't know.
Politics, man.
I don't know.
On to the next question. But he fucked it up. Go
ahead, Cav. You got something you want to ask?
Oh, I wanted to ask him about that fusion because I was reading it when you had told us about it. So like energy. So like when you said like they be mining. So like one, I don't know what mining consists of, but you said like when they do it, they using this energy.
Depending on what certain companies are using that energy.
So anybody can mine for
anybody can mine because see, depending on what you're mining, because see, like they have routers, think about a hotspot, like your hotspot at your house for your Wi-Fi, a little box, that could be considered a miner. And by you being able to provide a connectivity in this room to boost connectivity, let's say if you got one bar on your phone, and you got that miner within range, and you're boosting connectivity. I got 4 or 5 bars now. You're able to earn a passive income from mining. See, that's the thing with mining. You gain passive income. Mining is designed around passive income. And this part of crypto, there are different sectors of crypto. This part of crypto is called DPN. DPN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. So there are different tiers in this space where you can generate passive income. And that's another thing that we specialize in too. Like, okay, I'm partnered with a company as of right now, and we go around and we go to different locations that have high foot traffic. It'd be good when the World Cup comes, but like location that has high foot traffic, like a barbershop, a restaurant, a nail salon, somewhere where there's a lot of people that have everybody on their cell phone, let's say a trampoline park. And we go in there, and you know how most times you go to these places, and you have no service.
Right.
But we're able to come in and install our technology, this hotspot, to boost connectivity. And whoever at this location owns it gets rewards from providing this hotspot and boosting connectivity for the people, for the customers.
So they're gonna pay y'all.
And so we're gonna get a percentage, but they're gonna get a percentage too because they're the host. I'm at your spot and you let me, install my equipment to boost connectivity, you get a percentage, everybody get a percentage. And see, that's the thing about crypto is removing the middleman out of the way.
So how do you get paid from that?
Easy. Being able to be a host.
Okay, so so one, I need to know, like, what is mining? Like, how do you do that?
Well, mining is...
Damn, bro, you got to sign for a membership, bro.
It's a good question.
But like, this is all the shit that he teaching in his class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decentralized keys, bro, on IG.
Shit, I'm trying to see
underscore.
Because I'm just trying to get like a
visual of it.
Like, am I going into like a Starbucks and putting this and hooking this machine up and letting them know?
You can do it from your home.
It's different levels because you can mine from your cell phone. There's a cell phone service out here. Here's another gem. I'm gonna leave you with the special code. But here's another gem. There's a company called Helium Mobile, and they have
slow that down.
Helium Mobile.
Helium Mobile.
Helium
like
Mobile.
That shit you put in balloons.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga sound cool. He put a G in it. Helium Mobile.
That's why you gonna leave it with me.
Right. So Helium Mobile is a mobile service, and they provide cell phone service. They run off the T-Mobile network, but you can pretty much get a cell phone bill, $20 a month, unlimited everything. And with their service, they actually pay you. So within that service, you're able to cut your hotspot on, and let's say these two guys with your cell phone network, he's able to boost that connectivity, like I was just talking about earlier.
So you're mining.
And so basically, so you're mining.
Damn! We got
there you go.
Niggas don't even know that we're making money off.
There you go.
Hey, wrap this shit up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some money to go make. Nigga. It's like doing Uber or some shit.
There you go. So when it first
came out, off in fucking Starbucks and make money.
I was able to mine and get rewarded back in the helium tokens. Helium token is a cryptocurrency. So their helium token at the time was like $4 and some change, like $1 and some change, not because it goes up and down, that's the market. But I was getting like 12, 15 helium tokens a day. And so you think, like I'm saying, that should add up. And so I was able, I never had a cell phone bill ever.
Because
I was paying for my phone, and at the same time I was boosting connectivity.
So you was getting the tokens And they paid your phone.
So we go work like at a
so then when you trading
warehouse.
and all this, it's like
damn.
It ain't gonna hurt you at all because it's extra type shit.
And then the thing is you can pay your phone bill with it or you can cash out, put it in your pocket. You might need that $25, $50 to pay for some gas in your car.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My phone bill ain't due to next ... but I can use it to put something, pay for something that I need. And that's the whole thing about being in this space and being early. Because that's just
I'm about to start mining.
That's just that sector. It's over 7-8 different sectors in crypto. You know, so but DPN is one of the top sectors. Like I specialize in DeFi, you know, and I give you guys a good example on that. DeFi represents decentralized finance. And let's say traditional finance, most traditional finances, opportunities like asset classes like your 401ks, your indexes, things like that, they offer like anywhere between 7 to 12%.
A small percentage.
Right. And with DeFi, you know, you got some percentages offering like 50%, 80% on your initial investment, you know. So and DeFi, you can stake, you know what I'm saying? Multiple things you can do. You can stake. Staking is
they're gonna hold it for you. You can't touch it for this amount of time, but it'll grow with the interest.
Exactly. So and they have different some platforms.
Nigga, I just told you that. Nigga.
I got that on one of my joints right now, man.
Some platforms offer different programs. And excuse me, you can remove your money within a week or so, within 24 hours, depending on what's going on. You can stake it for 60 days, you can stake it for a year. And if you stake it for a year, let's say if you got 50,000 and you get 50% on your 50,000, you ain't got to move your money because you got it staked for a year. That 50 grand made you 25 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. Just by you staking it, just by you providing money, just like with the banks.
Type shit.
The banks, if you got 100 grand in the bank right now, you're not gonna go to the bank and pull that 100 grand out. Nope. They got to make a phone call.
Yeah.
Anything over 5, they got to pick the phone up and check, make sure they even got it there. You know, but that's because the money is tied up into life insurance policies and these different policies, these insurance policies, bonds and stuff.
They're trying to gonna put on crypto.
Right.
So we need to get ahead before we get to that point.
There you go. And they're actually, the banks are on chain now. You know, the banks are coming on board because they were against crypto. They didn't even want to be a part of this shit. But now they can see the benefits of it, you know, and just being in this space, like on the DeFi side, you can stake, you know, you can invest into yield forming. It's multiple different things that you can do. You know, you can trade. It's just all about where the customer wants to go. And I have a few safe strategies for, you know, basic, you know, beginners. And then once you learn it, it's just different levels to it. But we're in the right space. We're early.
We're early.
And I'm glad you gave me an opportunity to come on this platform
for sure,
to even talk about it. You know, and the next time if I get a chance to come on here, we'll dive a little bit more deeper. Yeah. And because it can be complex and you guys' audience might not catch what I'm putting down in a certain way.
I feel like everything is it takes time, you know. But it's more of a it's kind of like what I be telling niggas, like sometimes I say shit that ain't always for me. You know what I mean? You gonna get it when you get it. And so it's recorded. You know what I mean? So we might not know now, but when we revisit and then we go back and be like, oh, this the shit he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it was a pleasure having you, man.
Oh, God, man. Start off 2026. Right. Usually we talking out our neck, but we gave him some good game this time, man. So we appreciate you blessing us, man.
Oh, God. Appreciate it, man. All love.
All love.
No.
Bless.
Man. Now I gotta get
No, you can't get cell phones in your kids' name.
No, I don't need to do all that.
Don't do it.
I'm about to just go get like
I'm gonna send you all the links.
Bitches off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
You just hit my phone. Goddamn.
Oh, so what you just gotta download that app to do the mining shit?